Welcome back, everybody, to Under the Covers Music Podcast. I am your host, Jet. This is your host, Nick.
Hello. He's Nick.
Nick.
Okay.
He's Nicholas.
Yeah, apparently I'm French today.
Or Eastern European. Who knows?
Hmm.
So this is a podcast where we choose songs that have heavily influenced us all our lives. There we go. All our
Okay.
lives. All our lives.
Guys, it's not even that early, believe it or not.
It's not. It's
It's
not
10
even noon.
till it's 10 till noon right now.
It's not even noon.
Mhm. We've been up for a while.
Yeah, ridiculously early. Anywho,
Wait a second. Ridiculous. No.
for me,
Okay.
for me.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair.
I'm like a 9-10 o'clock. Yeah, so the podcast. So yeah, we pick songs
Mhm.
that have heavily influenced our lives
Mhm.
from awesome bands. Then we perform them. I play guitar. Nick sings.
What? No. No, it's the other way.
No.
Don't put that on me.
No. I know, right? Ditto. I mean, I could play guitar, but
Yeah, I can't even sing a little bit. It's
yes,
awful.
you can. You've done it sometimes.
Yeah, no, it's terrible. It's terrible.
Anyways, so yeah, so we perform the songs. I sing. Nick plays guitar,
Mm-hmm.
and then we like to talk about them.
Yep.
Because
It wouldn't be a show otherwise.
wouldn't be a
really.
show otherwise. I mean, you just see us do covers, like whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. And this time, we take turns. And this time, it was Nick's turn to pick a song.
This is a real winding intro.
Batter up.
Yeah, this is an introduction to the show that resembles the Tale of the Dragon.
Oh, fun.
A lot of twists and turns on this one. Mm-hmm.
And then.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it was Nick's turn to pick a song.
It was.
And for more bloopers, such as this, more rambling intros and fun facts, deep dives,
Mm-hmm.
fuck ups.
Yeah. Sometimes some extra songs, some extra footage.
Yeah, actually, yeah, we do. It's not all fuck ups. That's extra footage. That's legit, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we actually just
we're
released
just
some.
playing, and we'll just all of a sudden break into something.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we record it for you.
Yeah.
But that's only if you are a Patreon member.
Mm-hmm.
And so then that little handle is patreon.com/UTC Music Podcast.
You got it.
Oh, man.
Yep.
Oh, man. I'm good, me.
Yeah, you're great.
Yeah. That's a fun little subscription website where you make a monthly donation to us. And that little donation is funding our future episodes and equipment, possibly a live performance here and there,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So,
Yeah.
do it.
Well, before we get into episode 62 and the background of choosing this song, let's talk about episode 61 for a second.
Okay. Oh, no.
Because, wow, mistakes were made. And
It looked like a green screen, but it wasn't, which was weird.
yeah, okay, so I'm going to
We
start.
learned something about depth of field.
Yeah, I'm going to start from the beginning of this
Okay.
one. So we had a guest, which was great and fun and awesome, and I think we had a good time and a good interview.
We totally did. We had such a great time.
We had a wonderful time.
But we did things differently that we should not have.
Well, okay. So
slow down.
so we haven't done a video episode in a while.
Mm.
Really since episode 49, because 50 was a completely different thing that with a different setup, and we had help and people working on it. Totally different. So it's been a while, and 49 now. If that was like 6 months ago, it was like, yeah, probably longer actually. It was a while. It's been a while since we've done a video.
Yeah, it was like
episode.
December something, December 15th or something like that.
December 1, probably. Yeah. Because we didn't do a December 15th. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Anyway, yeah.
So, so it's been a while, and we had a guest on. This was great. This is something that we planned, and we decided a long time ago when we have guests on, we'll do a video version again, so we can see those people and enjoy that time. And we set up things the night before, and it was not our usual setup. We decided to do something different. um, I don't know why. I was like, oh, I think this is going to be a good idea. And when we started to set it up and test it, I was a little like, I don't know about this. Like, But instead of doing what we should have done, which is go back to our regular setup, just kept trying to tweak, trying to adjust, trying to tweak, trying to adjust. And it just, I think in my head it was going to look one way. And because I'm not a camera operator or, a photographer, it didn't end up looking the way I thought that it would. I was like, okay. And that was all fine and dandy of just like, okay, it took a shot at something and it just didn't work out. No big deal. But then I pulled the footage a couple of days after we filmed everything so I could start putting it together. And I looked at the interview footage and first camera totally out of focus. And I was like, oh no. And we can't redo this.
No.
Our guest moved away. We're not going to see it. Like, yeah. And even so, it's like, you're not going to capture that same
interview.
Right. It's going to be totally different. Yeah. So I was like, well, okay, this is a problem. Well, hopefully the other camera is set up well. Nope. Also out of focus. It's like,
what was in focus was
a plant. Yeah. Not helpful. So I talked to you and I was like, hey, listen, none of this is usable. I'm gonna put it together so you can see it, but not good. So I put it together and you took a look at it and you're like, well, you were very kind and you're like, it's not as bad as you think. Of like this.
Well, you are like,
to me, I still
gloom. Yeah. Like I was like, I thought we were all going to be fuzzy faces.
Like, you are.
No, like cotton ball fuzzy.
All right.
But it was.
Who is that?
Still, like, it's just like you just didn't have your glasses on, kind of thing. Like readers, like, oh, okay, it's a little bit more in focus now. I don't have to hold it like at arm's length.
Well, yeah. To me, it's still
unacceptable. I know.
But you were kind, and then you also pointed out, hey, it's more important that we have sort of something with our friend than it is that it's perfect. I was like, okay, you wore me down. I got it.
I was pleading. I was sitting on the floor looking up at him, like, please.
Yeah, who's going to say no to that? Come on. Anyway, so I was like, okay, well, I'll just put it out there. So I did. And then I was driving the next day and the episode had been released. And I was like, let me just listen to this just to hear how this audio came out with. There are people mowing the lawn. I don't think they're going to be able to hear that.
I was like, is it a plane?
No, lawn service.
Some serious background noise right now. Anyway.
Yeah, no, there's a guy with a blower like right there.
You may get.
Anyway, you probably won't hear that. Anyway, so I listened to it and I was just listening like, let me just make sure like this audio came out, how I expected. And in the first 2 seconds, I was like, this is completely wrong.
Oh no.
Because for all the people who, this might be a little more about how the sausage is made, but we record and then we kind of warm up, we talk about some things and that all gets cut out before we actually do our introduction.
Right.
Sometimes I'll put it,
as a
I take that pre-roll and sometimes I'll put it at the end of the episode just for fun if we're saying fun, silly things. Mm-hmm. Sometimes it's not necessary. There's nothing interesting, so I don't do it at all. But when I'm listening to this episode the following day, all that pre-roll is still there. And I know for a fact that I edited it out. So I don't know how it made it back in, but it did. And I was like, you have to be shitting me. Like,
the ghost in the machine.
I got focus problems. I've got depth of field problems. It doesn't look the way I wanted. I'm putting it up against my better judgment. And then I listened to it to check it, and it's like just wrong. Like it's just completely wrong. So then I had to come back. I had to pull it down and republish it, and then listen to it again, like make sure, like, hey, you thought you did this right the last time. Check again. So I checked again, and it was audio wise. It's like, okay, yeah, this is what we're talking about. But all that to say, next video episode will be better. At least we'll learn from mistakes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's like the treasure in the fail.
Yeah.
Right? And it wasn't a fail, in my opinion.
If you're one of the less than 10 people that listens to the show, the next video episode will be improved. Just Take
It's
solace in
true.
that.
Oh man.
Mhm.
But yeah, I mean, this was came together really quickly. We had so much fun doing it.
This one?
No, well,
Oh,
one, well,
the
that one
last
too,
one.
but this one actually, yeah, this one came together quickly.
It did come
Do
together.
we want to like?
Yeah. So okay. So that's all
Okay,
the last
that's that.
episode. That's all I have to say about
Okay.
that. Is like, whoops, our bad. Okay, let's keep going.
Which is so, it's funny actually. One last thing about that is
Mhm.
she was so concerned with how professional we were, and I was like, "Girl,
Oh, yeah,
you have
she's-
no idea.
yeah,
We're
she's-
not really." It's
She
just-
said several times in that interview of like,
You guys are
you guys are
crazy."
so professional. And I'm like, psh. And it's not like at the time I was like, yeah, we are. I was like, oh no, come on.
I know.
Yeah. And then that came out. I'm like, see, we're not. I was right. We're not professional. Told you. Yeah.
What did I say?
Yeah. Don't put that on us.
Oh man, yeah, like it was kind of like, oh, well, we
Mhm.
just showed our asses.
Yeah.
Anywho,
So this episode
62.
62, and this was sort of easy mode because this is a song that we have performed together before in a cover band.
Yep.
And I sort of wasn't really thinking about that when I chose the song. I was thinking about all of the other things, but you pointed out, hey, didn't we do this before? And I said, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Which is funny that fell out of your purview, I guess. I mean, it
just wasn't on my radar.
right, but it's and I don't know. It's like these little earworms,
Hmm.
you know. And I couldn't tell you the rest of our set from Rock 40,
I probably could.
right?
Yeah.
And if I heard them, I'd be like, oh yeah. As
Mhm.
soon as I heard this one, I was like, oh yeah, it's already in the holster.
Hmm.
Like I didn't even practice it.
Oh, nice.
Didn't even practice it. I was like, I remember this one.
Nice.
We did this song with that band who's Dan Flath, right?
I think so.
Rob McLean,
Yeah,
and you and me, and who else?
probably Dylan.
Dylan. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dylan Paradise.
Is that really his last name?
Yeah.
Get out.
Yeah.
Bro.
And that dude literally has a pair of dice tattooed on the back of his leg.
You me yet. Clever.
Yeah.
Clever. Wow. So anyway, real quick on the Sarasota music scene,
Mm-hmm.
right? So we did this at Pastimes.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Yeah. Great venue.
Great venue.
Mm-hmm.
We played our first show as World Collision. We played there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Wow.
Yeah. Cool.
And it's a tiny stage, and we're a big band.
Yeah.
a
Yeah,
big band.
There's a lot going on with that band.
Holy crap. Yeah. But yeah. Anyway, Pastimes. Oh man, what
Mhm.
great memories.
Yeah. I think I played over a dozen shows there.
Right.
For a while.
That
we
was
were
a
playing there,
local
like,
band
every
joint.
month. Yeah. Yeah.
That was when Sarasota supported local original music.
They were very kind to local musicians.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. I met Scotty Hill in there because he was friends with the owner. Scotty Hill plays guitar in a band called Skid Row.
Oh.
Yeah, talked to him a little bit. That was pretty fun.
Wow.
Okay.
What's he doing there?
He's friends with the owner, and he
friends with the owner, yeah.
He used to live in Sarasota. He used to live in Osprey.
Oh, right, right. Okay.
But I'll tell this story real quick because it's just funny. So I saw him in there. I knew that he had been in and out a couple of times. I'd seen him once or twice, and I never really said anything to him. And then he came in when we were playing once, and then when we were done, he was at the bar, and I kind of sidled over to him. I was like, "Hey, man, like, I just want to say, like, I'm a big fan. I really appreciate your band."
And then he was there to see local bands too. Like that's. So
I think he
cool.
was just there hanging out. We just happened to
Whatever,
be
though.
playing, but
But it's
he didn't tell the
yeah.
owner like, "Hey, shut it off."
Yeah.
This is nice. But he was like, "Oh, thanks, man." And then I said, "Hey, can I ask you something real quick?" And he's like, "All right." And I don't know what he expected I was going to ask him, but hopefully this wasn't what anybody asked like all the time. So I said, "Hey, listen, when you were recording that first album, you had this like guitar solo and this guitar tone that was just crazy. Like it was this, I don't know how you got these wild, like super high pitched squeals out of that guitar. I don't know if you were holding the 9-volt battery up to the pickup. I don't know. What was the trick? What was the magic that made that come together? Because that's unique and I haven't really heard it before or since.
I think I remember this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he looks at me and he goes, "I had 2 words for you, man. Michael fucking Wagner. And I was like, yeah, okay. Yep, that makes total sense.
Post-prod.
Yeah. So Michael Wagner was the producer on that and many other albums. I think he was a producer on most of the White Lion stuff too. So
right.
Dude knew what he was doing, shaped the sound of 80s metal, and was
it post-production or was it?
No, like it was.
How did he get that sound?
It was Wagner's way of like knowing what to do, how to set it up, how to mic it, how to get like just the right equipment at the right angle at the right time with the right microphone with the right amp to the right board. Yeah, he's a master. Yeah, and shaped so much of that music. And for Scotty to give him credit, I thought that was pretty cool. Like,
that's amazing.
Yeah, I'm glad that you didn't own them. Like, well, I'm kind of the best. Like, he wasn't like that at all.
It was very humbling.
Yeah. It was like Michael fucking Wagner. I'm like, yep. Noted.
Wow.
Good to meet you, buddy. Thank you.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it was funny.
That is so cool.
Anyway, so that's the segue into this band,
yeah.
who I also spent some time with, which was fun. So this band was a band, I think they were on Victory when they came out. And sure, but my friend Dylan, who we just talked about, he was the one who was like, oh, you should check this band out. And I listened to him, I'm like, ooh, these guys are fantastic. Like they're great. And aside from just liking the music and being into that, post-punk emo style, their drummer is so sick. Like he does so much cool, interesting stuff without like overdoing it and drowning everything out. Even the song that we chose, this one, when you listen to the recorded version, he's doing like all this wild tom work over the verses where it's like that should overpower everything, but they do it in a way that works. And I always appreciate that. And I'm like, okay. So then I was into this band. I'm like, okay, cool. So then they came through. I've seen them twice. The first time they came through State Theater.
Oh.
Yeah. So I saw them at State Theater.
The other Janus Landing.
Yeah. They were on they were on a bill with a couple other bands. And I remember, so Dylan and I went, and we were watching the show. I think they had maybe a local opener, whoever. So somebody came out, they opened, we're like, okay. And at the end of the opener set, they're like, hey, coming up next is Action, another, and then these guys, and then somebody else. Okay. I've never really listened to any of the other bands. I'm like, whatever. So then we're waiting, and then the next band comes out, and he's like, hey, we're not Action, we're this band. And then they start playing. I'm like, oh, this is who I came to see. That's cool. and I didn't do like a lot of research. Like I don't look people up. I don't know what they look like. These could be anybody. So they came out and they're like, we're not Action, we're this band. I'm like, oh, yeah, okay. That's a pro move by that opener. All right, got it. So then,
why did they do that? Do you know?
It was a mistake.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah. The opening band forgot the order, got it wrong.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Even better. Surprise.
Yeah. It's like coming up next, Testament. Actually, we're Metallica. Testament's gonna like, okay. Got it. So
you fool.
Yeah. So it was a good show. I enjoyed watching them. I think they were touring their second album on that one. And then they were gonna tour their third album. But word was kind of going around like, hey, this is going to be their last tour. They're not going to do anything after this. They're going to wrap it up as a band and just be done.
Says every band ever.
Well, they're also on Victory, so I'm like, I get it.
Oh,
yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're just like, I think we're done with Tony Brummel. And so looked at the dates. They did not come to Florida at all. Like, not even close. They're a band out of Chicago. So they just did this sort of like 2-week northern run, and that was going to be it. And I was like, okay. And that was one of the first times that I flew out to see a band. I flew to Buffalo to see them. And it's like,
do I know this story?
Probably, I don't know.
My family's from Buffalo.
Oh, is that?
Yeah.
Are they?
Isn't it?
Well, is the family? I don't know. Still place. Anyway. So I flew to Buffalo to see them in like the middle of December.
Burr. Dang.
I'm from New York.
Oh,
and I had never been to Buffalo. And
I see.
Yeah, I landed, and in the airport, I was like, "Beef on weck, yeah, I'll definitely try that." And so I did,
Oh yeah,
and then I
nice.
left to go to the. This is so weird. Like I'm. This is a long story. There are a lot of sort of tangents in this
It's okay.
episode.
It's awesome.
So I landed. I got a beef on weck, and I was like, "Okay, I get it." And then I go outside, and I get a cab, and I'm like, "Hey, I'm going to this hotel," and the guy was like, "Really?" And I was like, "What?" Yes,
Oh no.
I'm going to
Oh
that
no.
hotel. And he's like, "Okay." So he takes off, he pulls out of the airport, makes a left, and then stops. He's like, "Here it is." I'm like, "Are you?" He's like, "That's gonna be $20." I'm like, "God damn it!" Yeah, and at the time I was like, "Fuck it, I can't afford 20."
We didn't have
Uh,
GPS back
yeah,
then, bro. I mean,
well, it
had I
was
known.
yeah, like I mean, I had $20, but I was like, "Well, that's like a third of my budget for today and
Yeah,
tomorrow."
yeah, back then for sure.
I'm glad I ate something before this. So yeah. And I get out and I look back. I'm looking at the airport from the front door of the hotel. I'm like, God damn it. You couldn't just be like, "Hey, dude, I'm going to save you a little trouble.
Right?
It's right
Oh
there."
my god. That would have been more New York than anything.
Hmm.
But this dude.
No, this dude was just like, he probably told another fare, like, "Hey, I'll be right back." Just made $20, came back. He's like, "All right, now it's your turn." It was ridiculous.
Wow.
So check in the hotel. And then I go to the venue. The venue's a skate park, an indoor skate park.
Fun.
Thank God it was indoors
Oh yeah.
because I got there and I
Crazy.
was waiting outside to get in, and I had like a leather jacket on, and I was freezing. Like it was ridiculous. I had never experienced anything
New York
like
doesn't fuck around,
that.
man.
Well, yeah,
You
especially
remember, however.
yeah,
You
especially
had
the lakes
forgotten.
region. Like,
Ugh.
oof, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So go in, and it was cool. It was this indoor, like I said, indoor skate park. They had a little arcade in there. Um, it was kind of roomy, but it wasn't like a big venue. It was like, yeah. And then sure enough, like, all these guys, they're just hanging out. They're working their own merch table. They're walking around talking to people. So I talked to them for a little bit, and I was like, "Hey, I came up here from Florida to see you guys." And they're like, "Oh wow, that's wild." So we talked for a little while. I got some merch from them, but that hoodie
Yeah.
that I got from
I was gonna ask
like
you,
I
yeah.
yeah, so I bought a t-shirt, and they're like, "Hey, you came from Florida, man." Like,
Oh,
"Well,
that's right.
yeah,
This
why don't you take this
yeah.
hoodie?" And
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
"Yeah, I appreciate
Thank
that."
you, because I'm fucking free.
Especially right now, I definitely appreciate it. I
I'll
said,
put it on under my
still
leather
have it.
jacket.
Yeah, I still wear it pretty frequently. Um, and then I kind of left them alone. I wasn't going to monopolize their time or whatever. So then I went and started playing some video games, waiting for the show to start. And then their singer came over and just kind of was also hanging out. And I don't know if I maybe like trapped him a little bit, maybe not. But like, hey, let me ask you some other like kind of music stuff. We were talking about like their songs and
Well, you
their
said the singer
recording.
came over, like while you were playing video games.
Yeah, he was kind of like he's like, "Oh yeah, jump in on like second player on this one." I
Oh,
was like, "Oh yeah,
fun!
cool." So then we were just kind of talking, and I asked him, about like, "Hey, what's your favorite song to play in this bit? Because you sing and play guitar. Is there one that you like singing this one, but like playing guitar in this one?" And I was like, "Actually, there's one that I like doing. Like, it's kind of my favorite song for both, so it kind of works out pretty well." And sure enough, that was in the set. Like, they made sure to work that in. I was like, "Oh, that's cool." So it was a cool show, and true to their word, they did not tour after that. Like, they've maybe once in a while played like a surprise reunion show in Chicago.
Ah,
That's it.
wow.
Yeah, so they haven't like gotten back together, toured around, none of it.
Huh.
And that was kind of all we got. They did last year, I think. They did put out like an EP, like out of
Right.
nowhere.
Yeah,
That
and you
was
were
like,
they're gonna tour.
I was like, what? Huh? They're new stuff? And it was interesting because it was like one or two new songs and then a couple remixes of their stuff. And I was like, okay, I'm still great with this. I liked it. And I think they've also gone back and expanded that into, okay, now there's 10 songs, like an album's worth, but it's all like remixes and so it's like their own stuff, but the techno version of it, so
Huh.
that they're putting together. It's not,
Oh, interesting.
yeah. So
It's
it was
not
cool.
like DJ whatever.
No,
Okay.
no, I think it's mostly them.
Huh.
So yeah, it was cool.
That's really fun.
Yeah, they were super nice. They were generous with their time, which I always appreciate from artists or comedians or actor. Like they're always great.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so yeah, it was neat. It was a fun experience to go and see somebody, which now we do, but that was one of the first times that I did that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then this song musically is neat to play. We kept it mostly the same because I feel like I don't want to slow us down and lose their upbeat vibe and
Yeah.
stuff. Added just a little bit of second guitar because they've got this fun little melody run in there that I think is important to the song. Like everything else, you sang it beautifully and wonderfully and great and kept that going. That was cool. From a lyric standpoint, to me, I think this has an important lesson to it that at at the beginning and during relationships, it's important to realize like the relationship and the person can't be everything. It can't like I can't be fully responsible for all of your happiness. You should be a fully realized person that we fit together, not
Mm-hmm.
just like you need me to carry everything for you. And I thought that was a good lesson, and it's something I still appreciate. And when you and I were got together, you were completely, independent. Like you don't need me at all. like I'm grateful that we go together really, really well, and we're enjoying a life together. But you know, I'm not responsible for, all of that happiness, nor are you responsible for all of my happiness. It's just, we just elevate each other. And I think that's like a really cool, beautiful thing to enjoy. And I think he articulates that pretty well in this song.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you sang it, so you're more familiar with the lyrics than I am. What was your takeaway from
That he's trying to be the only thing that matters.
it? Mm-hmm.
He's like, I know I can. I
Mm-hmm.
know I can be this. But it's only with you.
Mm.
Which I thought was really cute.
Yeah.
Unless those lyrics are wrong.
What it's interesting, we kind of have like opposite takeaways. Where mine was like, I know I can't be this.
And nor should you. And I think there is a takeaway. I'll have to read through the lyrics again, but I did think it was very telling to my end of the relationship, our relationship,
Mhm.
because I was like, and still am very much like the wild mare. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I will look at you from a distance. You can only pet me, and then I'll run away. But it's like, I can be like maybe the only love interest, right? The only thing that matters, the love interest. I can be that because it's you.
Oh.
And that's why it works.
Oh.
Ow.
Thank you. I love it.
Yeah. I mean, I've said it many times. If it's not you, it's no one. So
Yes, I do know that, which is nice to know. I'm not in competition with anybody.
No.
Yeah, store's closed.
Mm-hmm.
And if the last customer leaves, so I'm not unlocking this door for anybody else.
And don't really hit your ass on the way out.
Oh.
No, not you.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I'll also add that when this album came out, when their third album came out, I really, really loved it. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a good progression of songwriting. First album was great. Second album even better. Third album even better. So
Wow.
yeah, they had a great run of songwriting, and I remember when this came out.
Wonder why they called it quits.
Probably because like it wasn't viable for them to keep going. I kind of talked about it with them, and I kind of asked the same thing. I was like, yeah, so what's like, you guys are done? Like what? And they were like, yeah, I want to go do this, and this guy wants to kind of go do this, and whatever. But my sense was just like, oh yeah, because you're on this label, you're not making anything. Like probably the opposite. Like these guys are robbing you blind.
Not viable, i.e. financial.
Yeah, it's just like, well, we can either declare bankruptcy and keep playing, or like just start doing our regular thing. So
interesting that the label's Victory.
well, yeah.
For whom?
Tony. Yeah, there is a.
Wow.
I will tell everyone who listens to this, if you have not read the Victory Manifesto, it's amazing. It is it's amazing in sort of like the way a car accident is amazing.
Oh my Lord.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So there was a guy at Victory who really wrote this sort of damning tell-all about how that label operated.
I remember this. Yeah.
And it is horrifying. And, this is from somebody who knew where all the bodies were buried and just opened everything and was like, yeah, everyone thinks that, they've made it when, they get to this level, and it's the opposite. We are out to fuck you.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And I think that's pretty much a tell for most labels.
I'm sure it is.
Right?
Yeah.
We've heard that story so many times.
Many times.
Victory's no different.
Yeah. And now instead of the labels, it's the streaming services. Be sure to catch us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. So,
but also Tidal is proving to be a better streaming service. So
yeah.
Spotify switch.
So when this album came out, I had this on repeat, like nonstop, when I was working in an office where the company was experiencing a huge slowdown and people were getting laid off, and I was still there. I would eventually be laid off a month later, but I was still there. But it was almost like I was there with not a lot to do. They were right to lay me off. Not a lot to do. So I would go to the office. I don't want to say who this is because it's whatever, but I would go to the office. I had an office on a floor by myself. Like literally, I was the only person on the floor. Wow. I would go in, I would do some stuff, I would take a call, and by the end of the first hour I was there, it's like, okay, well, now it's time to listen to this band and play Sudoku. Until 3 p.m. when I'd take another call, finish some work, and then go home.
Oh my Lord.
Wow. It was like that every day. They were right they didn't need me there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, I would jump into anything that came up, but there was nothing for me to do.
Right.
Yeah. So it was just kind of crazy. But I listened to this album a lot for months. Yeah. It was good. I really enjoyed it. Yeah. And then, I got to enjoy it again today, playing it with you.
I'm going down memory lane all over again.
Yeah. Yeah. We're this is a long ass episode because of the many stories I've told about, Scotty Hill and this band and traveling to Buffalo and, working and all that stuff. Yeah. We're at like 33 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
34 minutes already.
I'll wrap it up. So, would you like to introduce the song?
Yeah. You're like, all right, dude, let's give him some music. Jesus. This is The Only Thing That Matters by Spitalfield.
Soft trace of your fingertips, the round shape of your pressed lips. Why can't this be easier for me? Why don't you step a little closer, closer, and I'll show you how to make your heart beat. Why don't you dance a little closer, closer, and I'll spin you around. Your heels will never touch the ground. I thought we went through this. I know that I can be the only thing that matters. I'll never settle down, unless it is for you. Unless it is for you. what you're doing. Well, I wonder what you're doing now. I can't turn around. Why don't you step a little closer, closer, and I'll show you how to make your heart beat. Why don't you dance a little closer, closer, and I'll spin you around. Your heels will never touch the ground. I thought we went through this. I know that I can be the only thing that matters. I'll never settle down, unless it is for you. Unless it is for you. Unless it is for you. Into your eyes I'm falling even farther. I don't think I can hold back any longer. Into your eyes I'm falling even farther. The only thing that matters now, the only thing that matters now, the only thing that matters now is this could be perfect.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Under the Covers, available wherever you listen to podcasts. For extra content like bonus episodes, blooper reels, and just generally supporting us so that we can eat well and laugh in the face of doubters, please go to patreon.com/UTC Music Podcast and give us that sweet, sweet cash. Come follow our social and YouTube platforms at UTC Music Podcast so that we can feel important and loved.